Look, we have to talk. We have to talk. We do. There's a problem. Wait a second. Professional YouTuber, not. There's been a lot of confusion in our relationship. Stop calling. We cannot call things what they are not. Let's make that clear, okay? Let's make a deal that we are not gonna call this or this or this or this. Pothos. Hello, my name is Julie. I am the Nordic plant girl, and yes. I know. Shh, calm down. Shh, calm down. I know. It's okay. Let's talk. One step at a time. It's true. These plants that I just showed you, these are not pothos. This is an Epipremnum. This is a Scindapsus. Now, why are they called pothos? By bloggers, by YouTubers, by hobbyists, by shops, by nurseries? There is a reason why, and it's actually not a good reason. It's a little bit, it makes them look kind of lazy, okay? So, this species, a while ago, I did not have the date, but if I find it, I'll put it on the screen. They were part of the genus Pothos. So we have, to understand a little better, we have a family of plants, and then we have sometimes subfamilies, and then we have genera, so genus, and then we have species, we have hybrids, and it just goes on, okay? So under the family of Aroids or Aroideae, we have Pothos, we have, Monsteraceae, which would be Epipremnums, I think, even Scindapsus, Monstera, Philodendron. Pothos is somewhere else, and there's a reason, because they've been classified as their own genus. These guys, Scindapsus, and I'm touching them, but you cannot see them, but Scindapsus and Epipremnum, which are sometimes called pothos, are not part of that genus. They have their own genera. They have, Scindapsus and Epipremnum, and they are not real pothos. And why is that bad? Well, because you're buying something that you don't even know the name, and it's causing a lot of confusion. I've seen people, if you are on Facebook groups for plants, you will sometimes see people like, is this a real pothos? And it's not, because when you search for pothos, all you get are these guys and not the actual the actual plants that are part of the genus Pothos. And Pothos is also a subgenus or subfamily, subgenus, called Pothoideae. I don't know how to pronounce it, but if you want to confirm things, there are a couple of places that I would recommend. The first one is not a blog, unless you can confirm with other places that that's accurate information and not just some repetition or regurgitation. And the website that I always go first is aroid.org, because it has documentation, actual documentation, and not, people like me, like doing YouTube videos, or people like, blog writers. I'm not saying that they are wrong. I'm just saying that we should call things what they are to avoid confusion, because there is confusion. I also thought these are actual pothos when I bought them, and then I only came to realize that no, they are not. It's completely different thing. So this is a real Pothos. I'm gonna put a picture here. So Aroid.org, and there is a website that has not been updated in a while, but a lot of its information is accurate to this day, and it's called Exotic Rainforest. I believe I'm gonna leave a screenshot here, and all the links will be in the description as well. And surprisingly, Wikipedia has arguably accurate information. So because these guys belong to the Pothos family, I think people just stayed into the habit of calling them Pothos, but they are not anymore. And I think we should be aware of this, okay? You can call them Pothos all you like, honestly. There will be people that are gonna correct you, especially if you are in a Facebook group with, more... I wouldn't even call them hobbyists, I would call them enthusiasts, because the enthusiasm is definitely there, and I'm one of these people that are gonna come, this is not a Pothos, telling you that this is not a Pothos, this is actually a Epipremnum or Scindapsus or whatever it is, because it's hard enough that some species are not even properly described, and then we've got misinformation on top of that. Like if you look at the Monstera genus, it's crazy. Philodendron, there are so many hybrids at this point, we don't even know, Anyway, and then we have the sports, because these are all Epipremnum arium, but they are all sports and random variegation that kept being cultivated. The same with Marble Queen, the same with, your golden Pothos, so your Epipremnum arium, which is this guy. Doesn't have that much yellow because I kind of propped it up. So these are not Pothos. Now I know I don't have that much influence. I know I don't have, well, at least in the strategic world, if I said something, people would believe me because I do have a moderate following there. But here I'm just another hobbyist, and I'm saying this with the backing of those other websites, those other professionals. And I think that we should take a step back and just read. It's not that hard to do a little bit of research. Another place I would go as well is ResearchGate, and I think it's aroidpictures.fr. All the links will be in the description anyway. So those are places that are pretty decent to go and try and find accurate information, not something that's been, just because a nursery call a Monstera something or a Philodendron something means that it is that. Because I've seen Epipremnum pinnatum label on a Monstera sp. Peru. I've seen Epipremnum pinnatum on this guy. It was just yesterday actually, and I was like, that's not an Epipremnum pinnatum, it's an arium. Like, what the fuck? What the actual, like, what? And another example is the Monstera Johnsonii being labeled as Monstera obliqua. Like, if you are not getting a Monstera obliqua on a shop, I'm sorry, get informed. So, and fighting me over it or fighting other people over it, it's not gonna help, because most likely we're gonna link you one of these websites, or we're gonna call Siddharth or Michael Mittermeier to come here and be like, you're wrong, shut up. Anyway, no, I'm kidding, but like, yeah, pretty much that's the gist of it. I just wanted to put this out there. This is kind of like a rant out of my chest type of video, because it's been bothering me a lot. I have friends or people that in the hobby who are like, but I bought this as a golden Pothos, therefore it is a Pothos. I'm like, people make mistakes. Even in even like professionals make mistakes, and sometimes it's just a matter of marketing. Like, it's way more interesting calling something a Monstera obliqua that everyone wants than calling it a Monstera dawsonii. The name is not even cool. I hope this was informative. I will leave the links in the description if you want to follow up the research. I think you should. It is a rabbit hole once you get into those websites, because the plants are freaking amazing usually, and they're very exciting to see the pictures, the studies. You sometimes can also go to like botanical garden websites. They're gonna have the plates with the dried up leaves and with some annotations and research from botanical gardens. They are the ones that you should listen to, not to nurseries or like proper enthusiasts and people who have been growing these guys for a while. And you know, that's where I get my information. I don't look at shops anymore, because I've made that mistake as well of, you know, getting a plant and then following what the shop tells me, and then the plant proceeds to die in less than 6 months. They don't always know, okay? They're taking care of a bunch of plants. The plants are with them just for a limited time. They want to sell it, and then they want to restock. The knowledge, I don't know if it's really there. It depends. There are people who are very knowledgeable in the hobby who have shops, and then there are people who have shops that take care of plants in the shops. You know what I mean? There is a difference there. But anyway, rant over. I hope this was helpful. I hope this clears up the confusion a little bit, at least. I don't know. If there is a video that you would like me to make, let me know down below. And I'm sticking my finger in my... No, I'll tell you what. If there's a video that you would like me to make, let me know down below and I'll do it. And I'll see you on the next one.